On you dusted dogs, it's Friday. It's been a very busy Friday for me, in sorts of some terms. Um, but I've been blessed. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I will say that out loud. I've been blessed, and you can't put a price on health. Let's just put it that way. So, hope you're being blessed as well on this Friday. I finally have some downtime, recuperation time, if you would, and we're gonna play a little Zombie Royale. Actually, get into it since I don't have to fly all over the world today, figuratively speaking. And Gillette, huh? Gillette antiperspirant, because this game will make you sweat, I guess. I don't know. Call of Duty Endowment. Not sure what that is. Maybe you do. If you do, leave it in the comments. Tradman 007 here, going live and trying to thrive here in a beautiful 60-degree, chilly but sunny day. It's wonderful. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you know when I can use my radio voice on YouTube just like this. And the next two callers get a free pair of tickets to Call of Duty Endowment. I'm kidding. I don't even know what it is. Also, like this video so others can see it. Someone may be wondering if they should. I mean, it's Warzone, so they may be wondering, should I buy the Call of Duty for Warzone? Give them a chance to see this video. And why are you saying it? Oh, okay, purchase. Yeah, this was maybe one day. I think from playing Black Ops 7, I think I'd be more prone to get Black Ops 6 before Black Ops 7. Don't get me wrong, I love robots and stuff. I'm a big fan. I even thought about starting my own animated series, robot-based and mech stuff. Big fan of it. More of a fan of, as far as like a war game goes, more of a fan of the realistic kind of, I mean, for what Call of Duty is, let's just put it that way. More of a fan of it than I am the futuristic stuff. Although I don't mind it, just more of a fan. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I'd probably get Black Ops 6 first, and then kind of stumble into Black Ops 7 once I got sick of Black Ops 6. And I didn't beat, not get sick of, but just never getting sick of the Warzone, so let's get into it. A little Zombie Royale. It was interesting the little bit I got to play yesterday. You saw it. If you didn't, go back and watch that video. If you didn't know it happened, that's because you didn't hit the bell notification. And if you didn't know where that was, well, you have to subscribe first. I really am starting to push the channel a little bit more, but I hope it doesn't bug you. The few that do get on and watch, I really appreciate every last watch. That's why I get on here. It's casual for me to do this. I just hit record, hit go live and kind of type a little stuff on my little controller, and that's it. So, I'm not going out of my way like I did when I started, but I appreciate every view, every comment, all of it. So tell you what, if it does bother you that I'm trying to promote the channel, I can leave a comment in the comment section. See how slick that was? You like that? Let's go ahead and get into this as soon as the milliseconds ping and the match gets a ring and the skulls go a ding from the 5.56. Over pressurize. That's right. Changed my loadout up a little bit. I wasn't gonna keep at it. Oh, I didn't do the ammunition. Well, yeah, I did. I thought I swapped it out for the laser or the barrel or something. I guess not. I know I changed the muzzle to sniper suppression, or I'm sorry, sonic suppression, sonic suppression for the zombies, and it really works anyway. It gives you some control, so it's not bad. I think actually it gave me some added firepower, and I lost some handling, but that's okay. That's okay. I was shopping ammunition. I guess I just never pulled the trigger, so to speak. I was gonna go for the overpressure. Oh, that's why. That's why, because no. I saw another one. Frangible bullets in real life, awesome. Armor piercing is good. as well. But overpressurized was going to give you the largest jump. And I think I negated against it because I didn't want to swap out like the barrel, the lightweight aluminum alloy, or supposedly carbon fiber on some of them. They say it, but I think it's just the design. IRL. This is cool. It just seems hard to get around. Now you got to get around people. And it just seems like they're everywhere when you're a zombie. Seems like they're everywhere when you're a zombie.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
And I'm guessing they're just hanging out. I was trying to get those two, and I only softened them up for the other guy whilst getting annihilated.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Zombie Royale.
I understand that.
Battle Royale.
Be the last one living to earn victory for your squad. Be advised, undead are immune to the gas.
That's interesting.
Rising. Target undead threats.
I like to not get, especially Battle Royale. I mean, if I do catch the wind, if you would, or whatever, if I do get eliminated and come back as a zombie, I might try it just because it's interesting. But as you know, I generally don't stick around if I... What's this? That's what I thought. This is that crap I'm talking about, man. God, I hate people that do that. Get on my nerves. I should have hit the cheating button because there's no way you can just run that fast with that control without some kind of mod on there. I don't think so. You didn't just fall into the game with a stim. You can do that with a stim, I get it, but you didn't just fall directly into the game with a stim, so you're on some other crap. Like, especially with the knife, you're just doing that all of a sudden? I don't think so. I think you're on something. You got your own thing. If there's a way to tell, because I could have sworn one time it told me, like, something somebody was using that was legal in the game to annihilate or to eliminate me, then let me know in the comments. It's one of these things that happened like a month or two ago, I don't remember. But it seemed like it was like, yeah, the reason it happened is because old boy had this equipment. It's like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense for what you're saying. It was in passing, it was a fleeting thing, and then I didn't look again. So if there's a way for me to tell if they're cheating or not, instead of just throwing all these people under the bus for no reason, or for some reason, or for no reason, or, you know, I don't want to waste anybody's time or falsely accuse anybody. I do have standards. I'm not a crybaby about it. But if it seems wrong or off, yeah, I'm going to report you. That's right. My stop snitching shirt is in the trash. I don't believe in that anyway. Somebody's doing something. I mean, you don't have to go out of your way if somebody's, you know, they pay for $5 of gas or something. I guess gas is a bad thing, but, you know, it says take one flyer and somebody takes 5. There's no reason for me to call the number and go out of my way. You know what I mean? But if I see somebody kidnap somebody, yeah, I'm gonna call the police. Absolutely. If I know you're a suspect in a murder, you tell me they shot that dude from the news, yeah, I'm gonna call the police. Why did you do it? It's self-defense. I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? If it was self-defense, if it's righteous, that's what being a Christian's about. Sorry, Christians about snitching? Sometimes, yeah, absolutely. If I know that you're 25 and you're dating a 14-year-old girl, yeah, I'm definitely gonna call her parents and everything. I'm not just going to be like, oh, different strokes for different folks. You best believe it. There are some wrongs that you just can't be overlooked. And I get it. Vengeance is the Lord's, but righteousness is everybody's domain. So you were to be righteous and you preclude or occur righteousness. in your life and others if you can. I mean, think about it. Some of these things somebody does once, they'll do it again. Now, you're gonna be on some documentary 20 years from now. I kind of knew so and so was maybe a serial killer. He kept having this smell in his house every time we go watch the ball game. You know, every girl that he dates is always a new one next week. You know, whatever it is. Step in there, do the right thing. There's no such thing as stop snitching. There's a difference between a tattletale. Oh, I know you cheat on your taxes, and even that's to some extent.
We'll be deploying shortly.
For example, I think that if someone cheats on their taxes or something, and you know about, like your boss cheats on your taxes, and then he cheats you out of money, is it tattletelling to say, okay, well, even if you sued him in small claims court and lost, you know he made it, but you know he's cheating on his taxes. Is it tattletelling to be like, well, what if I just tell the IRS? And I don't think so. Vengeance is the Lord's, but I think this is, you know, I think vengeance, I don't know,
Playtime's over.
would be something like
Stand by for
cutting his
deployment
hands
to
off for
Warzone.
taking your money. Some third world
Copy,
vengeance.
Royale.
You know, sticking a knife in his tires. That sounds like some other vengeance. But saying, okay, you want to open some Pandora's box? I'll tell you what. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe just saying, well, you cheated me. What goes around comes around. I don't believe in karma because that's unchristian. I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in luck, fortune cookies, astrology, none of that.
The last team living will be cleared for exfil. Be advised, the gas has no effect on the undead.
You have to
Eliminate
put...
undead threats to slow the infestation.
I know, lady, I know. You have to put your faith in God with everything, you know what I mean? So you can't just be like, I want to see what my day is going to be like by looking through the newspaper. You don't know. God knows. The newspaper definitely doesn't know. Now, speaking of astrology...
Be advised, we're halfway to infestation. Keep targeting undead threats.
And I don't want to sound like some kind of false profiteer or whatever, but there are some theories that, I mean, so we know that when it comes to astronomy, God hung the stars and the sun to give us the day versus the night. It's in the Bible. I make that up. And also, you know, signs and wonders for
Infestation
seasons.
levels are near critical. The dead will be rising soon.
Okay, lady. For signs and seasons and stuff. Everything that's in the Bible, so this isn't I'm bending the words because I really don't like the thought of that. Not like I don't like doing it because I don't, but I don't like the idea of it at all, me or anyone else. So, but there are
Enemy UAV overhead.
there are some theories out there because not everything that's biblical
Undead
or
threats are returning to the war zone.
shut up, Jesus. Not everything. Sorry, Jesus. That's a misuse of the Lord's name. Not everything, you know what I mean? Even the Bible says that there's
Enemy soldier incoming.
books and books and books. There's other things that are biblical. I guess the point is, you know, God didn't say you can't have a ham sandwich on Tuesday. He didn't say you can. You know what I mean? So there's other theories that suggest, if you look at the Hebrew calendar, it does not start in January. And there's other things that suggest that what people
SDR, ready for UAV available for tasking.
talking a lot, but it's worth it.
Awaiting targeting data.
There are theories that suggest that because of the Hebrew Bible, if you look at what people call the horoscopes now, I guess I could have picked that up, that Adam and Eve were actually given...
Eliminate the undead to slow the infestation rate. Thanks for the work. UAV overflight coverage.
Ah, dude. This is just like the sliding back and forth. Well, you're not going to home base, man. Annoying. Absolutely annoying. I mean, I get it. I do something of it sometimes, but just something you gotta learn how to block the layup. This is why I don't play these games. It takes all the humanity out of it. It's like Super Mario Brothers all of a sudden. All the realistic aspects, it takes it completely out when you're I'll just slide back and forth until you run out of bullets. And if you stop shooting, I'll start shooting. I get it. Not something I would do in real life, even if I could slide back and forth, 15 feet for taking 2 steps. But anyway, there's theories that suggest that maybe God had given, if you look at what the constellations are, which, I mean, I don't know, constellations, I don't think those are mapped out in the Bible, so it's kind of hard to support the theory, but the constellations start with a virgin and end with a lion, the Virgin Mary, and end with Jesus. So even that, the Virgin Mary, blessed, yeah, that's in the Bible. I think I used to be a Catholic. I kind of, I enjoy Catholicism. I enjoy all the extras that go into it. Like, if your dad came home, the way I used to explain it to people is like, why are you Catholic, bro? Well, here, it's like this. If your dad came home and you were like, what's up, Dad? He'd be happy to see you. Hey, son, how are you doing? Pick you up, give you a hug, whatever, depending on your age, But if your dad came home and you drew him a picture and you shined his shoes, you did a little extra. You didn't have to for his love, right? He loves you regardless. Did a little extra though. He's like, hey, son, wow, I really appreciate it. That's how I see Catholicism. The parts of it that I paid very astute attention to. Now, I wasn't confirmed Catholic. I didn't go through the Eucharist or whatnot. So there are some things, once I started like looking into that, not going through it, but looking into it, or people would tell me about it, it's like, you got to do that. Like, one thing I don't believe is you got to go through a year of seminary to be, to take, confession, or to take, not confession, I'm sorry, to take, well, I can't believe it slipped in my mind. Communion. Like, I don't believe in that. The Bible's pretty clear on what you can and can't do. If you find yourself unworthy, don't. I tend to pray pretty heavy before I take communion. I ask for forgiveness, which is really what it takes. With the utmost intent to repent, not just, please forgive me so I can eat this stuff and drink this thing real quick. But like, I realize what I'm doing. I examine myself, like, intently, and if I'm drawing a blank because the guy's talking at the same time I'm praying, I at least try to blanket it. Please, God, forgive me for everything. If I miss something, please, Jesus, help me, forgive me for my sins that I know about, that I don't know about. I would like to take communion. I believe in it. But to go to, like a year of seminary Eucharist, I don't know exactly what they call it because I did it again. I like going, let's put it this way, I like going to a Catholic church, and I like the practices that happen whilst you're in the church in a service, but the things that extend outside of it, do I care for the Pope? Sure. Do I believe that the Pope is like some kind of God incarnate, which I've heard before? No. That was Jesus. Do I believe that the Pope is like kind of like a head, like the president's the head of the United States, Pope's kind of the head of the Catholic Church? Sure, why not? You gotta remember, the Catholic Church may have been poked around with a lot, and of course they have their issues in the past. Maybe I should be, like, I'm not even playing the game. They've had their issues in the past, a lot, too many. One is too many, so let's just say way too many issues in the past when it comes to like helping out priests that do bad things, or even nuns occasionally to do bad things, very bad things, awfully bad things. But those people aren't really Christians. That's kind of the point. I'm going to put it that way. I don't mean Catholics. I mean people that, just because you go to church, you might know a guy's like, I go to church, I'm Christian, and then he's out, selling drugs or something. You know what I mean? You're and constantly doing it, not repenting. There's one thing about making a mistake, or even backsliding or whatever, or having a problem, or in Christianity having a demon on you. There's one thing about that, and then there's just another to be like, yeah, I'm Christian, I go to church. And those people, but you do all kind. Yeah, but I cheat on my taxes, I bet on the game all day, whatever. Those people are not Christians. They say they are, but so what? I can say that I'm a gang member if I want to, until I run into a real gang, and then I'm in a problem. Yeah, then I got a problem. So I'm not a gang member, and unless God is the gang, Christ is the Lord. God gang. Write that down. So yeah. Oh, cool. Somebody's watching. I just got a little notification. I don't know if you're watching from just now, so maybe not. Looks like it went away. But welcome if you are still watching. I don't have my computer or phone on to check. This is Tradman 007, and while you're watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you'll know when we get into some games like Zombie Royale. I'm going to give it another try. It's Friday, so all the key players are out. I get that, including the sliders and the cheaters and the modders and whatever, but I really want to play the game, so I've got nothing to do. And you know, if you're really going to master a game, and I believe this, it just irritates me, so I don't do it. But eventually, I will come around and be like, you know what, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find out how to block the layup.
Rucker,
Yeah, I'm going
heading
to
to the
block the
war
layup.
zone.
Because I like to master a game. I like to play a game. I do like to master a game, but you know, in my older age, I have a life, other things to do. So I don't get as serious about it as I did when I was younger. But I like to find ways to.
Under fire. Switching mags.
Whoa, quicksand.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
I like to be a superior player if I'm willing to invest the time, no matter what. No matter what you got going. Cheating, it has to be a real good mod for you to get around me. That's how I feel when I invest the time. I just haven't. It just irritates me right away. I don't play this game to get in competitions or anything. Now, Street Fighter, yeah, what's up? I know it's an old game. Street Fighter, though,
You're cleared hot on all threats.
even Mortal
Alliance
Kombat for a
undead.
while, but
Be
this
careful.
is
The gas does not affect the undead.
right.
Infestation's rising. Target undead threats.
It's like when you call a company and you go through this once, and then you accidentally hang up, or your phone hangs up, or they hang up on accident, and you gotta call them back and listen to it all over again. It's like, I know. I'm trying to press 1, but you're still talking, and the last time I did that, it hung up on me.
Infestation meter is half full. Eliminate the undead target.
What about the undead Walmarts? Waka waka waka.
Care package available for delivery.
Gas is inbound.
What? Oh, whoops.
Requesting care package deploy.
I need some real weapons, if you don't mind.
Infestation's reaching critical levels. Prep for contact with the undead.
I'll always pick that up. I could use that over that stinking knife. Nobody came over here quite yet, so I appreciate that. I'm better off. This is a faster gun, and it's a higher color level. That's a good one. I think it was sitting there like the last game.
Infestation's initiated. Undead threats are entering the AO.
Ayo. Oh, that's right. Decisions. Well, that's new, where you can pick up perks within Battle Royale, at least lately in Modern Warfare. I don't know if that's ever happened, but it's not the same gun? Okay. Well, I guess this would help. It really does make a difference on your first encounter. Great. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm not even worried about fixing these things today. I need to get adjusted to this game and the rules first. How many would I need anyway?
Eliminate
Oh,
undead
4.
threats to slow the infestation.
They split the difference. Come on. Let me make sure I'm not broadcasting to the wrong people.
Infestation's at 50%. Target undead threats.
Enemy appears KIA. Reloading.
Oh, you're already a zombie, huh? Right, that's the only reason I made it. He's already a zombie. He's got no weapons. That he knows of. He could have did his little EMP blast, and that wouldn't have done him any good, but...
Infestation levels are near critical. The dead will be rising soon.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Gas better have rent money. Waka waka waka.
Infestation's initiated. The dead are rising in the war zone.
Loadout
Cool.
drop headed your way.
Already? Nah, I need to move. I need to go get my loadout drop. You know what I should have bought? They moved this? Oh, they moved it back outside. That's fine.
Gas is closing in.
Definitely. No.
Enemy UAV is online.
We do not have a kill streak right now.
SCVR, ready for launch.
Eliminate the undead to slow the infestation rate.
Where are they at? Bring me some zombies.
I took a hit.
What?
Undead threats are in the area. Watch your back.
You're expected. Locate antivirus for the cure.
Get up.
We're halfway to infestation. Get ready to rise.
Can I buy the virus or what? Nope.
Infestation's almost complete. You'll be back in the war zone soon. You secured an antiviral. Locate more to cure yourself.
Okay, at one point they were telling you where they were. So that's what I was looking for on my attack map. If I gotta just look through crates, that's fine too. I'm cool with it.
Infestation is active. More undead incoming.
Great, more competition for vials. Just what I need. And I can't re-kill or eliminate them, so that's... You know, it's fair, I guess, in its own little way.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Crap.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
That's the zombie jump. Oh, I can, that's right, I can do this. I'm just a little bunny. Hanging out. And then this. EMP blast. Or whatever it's worth.
Gas is moving. Enemy dropping into the AO.
They don't have enough files, like, anywhere. I don't think so. Great, that helps.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy soldier incoming.
See, running, repositioning, that's different than sliding back and forth and cheesy tactics. I don't like cheesy tactics. Personal preference, I suppose. None of this is burning, though, for some reason. I guess zombies will burn. The cool part is I can go back into the... I can go check inside the gas if I want to, because the gas doesn't affect me. I don't have to worry about humans over here. Where is this? This is a lot of steps. Can I have the access card? I guess, I don't know where it went. Alright, maybe not.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Alright.
More antivirus. Keep searching.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
I've not yet changed back to a regular dude from this, so I don't know, like, if it happens right here and then I'm going to be so far behind the gas that it me get it in.
Ground, moving.
I'm just going to be a zombie again in 15 seconds. Do what you gotta do, man. I'm a zombie, baby. Alright, let's see. Oh, sweet.
Infection cured.
You did it. Not me.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I really fat fingered that one.
Loading new mag.
That was a sniper situation going awry.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile
Yeah.
UAV in the area.
Really? 3 shots?
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
No thank you.
Locate.
Not really a fan. There's too many things going on in this game to make it fun. 3 shots and that's it? I don't think so. That doesn't sound right. When I have 3 shields on, there weren't 3 headshots. If they were, he's cheating. And then I can't even clock him for cheating. Well, you know, some games are good and some games aren't so good. So, you know. I'm gonna take a quick break, move a little laundry, to be honest, and then I'll be back here in 10. That's right, 10 minutes. I'm gonna put it on the pause broadcast so you can tell if you're watching after the fact. Alright, well, I need to go run an errand again, so I'm gonna clock out for now. I'll be back on later to play some regs stuff. It's not I'm not feeling the zombie royale. I don't mind the coming back and finding the vials. I like extra challenges, it's fine. But then it's drawing the wrong crowd apparently. There's no way. You hit me 3 times. I have 3 plates on. So either your gun is something else, maybe, I don't know. I don't play a lot of regular battle royale, so maybe your gun is souped up real good and it can 3 hits and my foot will kill me. All I know is any gun that I have takes generally several hits to kill anybody unless they're 3 headshots, and there's no way you got 3 headshots on me while I'm running unless you have some kind of other mod that just zeroes in on headshots. So either way, it's drawing the wrong crowd for me, especially on a Friday night. So maybe we'll give it a whirl Monday morning when some people are at work and the cheating crowd's not around. But yeah, I just don't have the patience to try to get around that today. Patience or the wherewithal for it. I like to enjoy the game, not get irritated by the people playing it. So, I'm gonna go run this errand anyway, and then I'll see you back here later, perhaps. If not, for today, take care, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we'll say. As traditional as I am, one of you left-wing lunatics did bring up the fact that, okay, well, why is it when you're talking to men and women, you say guys? What's up, guys? And I was like, got me. Like, that was one gotcha that actually worked, you know, out of all the crazy things they try to say. I was like, I don't know. You're right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, no! And then they freak out about it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. So, what do you want to be? You can be guys or you ladies and gentlemen? If you think I'm going to say theys, thems, and the rest of it, I'm not. Ever. Unless I'm talking about multiple people. And thems is not an intransient adjective for so now, or transient pronoun for multiple people. No, thank you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, probably more gentlemen than ladies, but not discriminating. I know women play Call of Duty. See you later, and God bless you.